Hello and welcome to The Vault. I am Tyrell VIII, broadcasting live from said vault in our stars. It is Friday, and we are playing Final Fantasy VIII. I am, for the third time, giving a tour of Balam Garden. What's over here? The parking lot. Yes, I remember that. It's a circle, ma'am. You can't just point in the other direction. Oh, it would be wonderful if we can just tell her everything from here. Yeah, I don't know what she wants either. There's a battlefield over there. Library. I would advise, it depends on how much you like Renoa as a character, but you have the option to put her in the other that possibly dies. It completely skips having to give a tour, and I think it also, I don't know if there's a chance that you end up with her in the end, but I think it helps prevent that from happening. Okay, the master's room. Okay. I know this because I made the mistake of adding her to this team when I didn't do that on my stocking team. My stocking team. They will be merging soon. They got like stuck because of her, I think, actually. She's looking for the headmaster too. He's supposed to be helpful. No, he can't move. I wish I could go back 10 years. Then I'd get ya. It's very interesting. That elevator just keeps bringing us to more and more random places. The Willy Wonka elevator. We heard everything, sir. We were standing 3 feet away from you. Okay. I thought we were going with you. What is going on here? I think he's gone crazy. Okay, Master NORG. He is an interesting character. You will want to make sure you are ready junctioned. And you'll probably get, I don't know, at least 20 AP or AGs, whatever ability points you get for your GFs. So make sure those I can learn are learning something substantial. Elemental defense. I guess I really don't have to be doing this because it'll be merging with the other one later, but make sure that you do that. Then, also make sure you have draw on, because this is where you get your 8th or 9th GF? I'm not sure, but you get Leviathan here. He's like a toad with long ass fingers. What a shock. Their dialogue takes forever. Fooled, fooled, fooled. Now here we find out what's he gonna say? What's he gonna say? That we were somehow manipulated into trying to kill the sorceress so that we would fail, so that it would look like there was an attempt on her death, and I don't know, giving her control of some sort of thing. Jeez. Blah blah blah, none of this is important. Here it is. This is what I thought he was gonna say. The headmaster and the sorceress are married. I thought he was hitting on the lady at the infirmary for a bit. But that was the big reveal. Big enough for them to, like, put it in a little dialogue box outside of the conversation just so you wouldn't miss it. Because they were blabbing on way too long. NORG, blue eye, lots of magic when red, as long as color stays. I will attack seed with magic. As long as it stays red? That's carbuncle. I've also realized that I have a horrendous setup for my GFs. While they're doing this, let me show you. I wrote out this little thing here of what the GFs, like who the GFs are, and what they can do, and how you should like be using them with your people to match them up efficiently in their blocks. And this is not it. Oh, also, before I kill him, I need to remember to get Leviathan. Wouldn't that be shitty? Luckily, we're not doing any heavy-hitting attacks yet. Better beware, NORG. So this NORG guy is from a different tribe, they say. And even in that tribe, he's the black sheep. I don't know what that means, but we've never seen any type of creature. He's a one-of-a-kind creature. Besides that, We do know that he evolves into something else, which is really confusing in itself of how that would work. Oh, I have to open the pot first. So you can't get Leviathan until the pot is open. And I don't want to attack him with too heavy of a hitter. If it's kind of a heavy hitter, but not when it's through Renoa. Sorry, Renoa. But back to Norg. So he's this weird looking creature, but he is one of a kind. However, somehow people know that he evolves into a thing. Which, I don't know how they would know that. If he is one of a kind creature. So there's a little bit of a mishap in storyline there. What's he doing? What's he doing there? None of these Jeffs are considered magic or anything, so any barriers he's putting up aren't really helpful. Maybe it's kind of cheap just to use Jeffs. I don't know. I never want to use magic because it takes away from your actual life or your strength or your vitality or your spirit or any of those things. So there's not really a push to use magic, unfortunately. And just taking him wouldn't hit everything. Very excited for Leviathan. I've yet to see him, even though I recently just got him. Currently, what I'm doing on my stock guy is trying to catch up on that card game and get all the cards that I should be having around this time, because now that we're more mobile in our garden ship, I should be able to get those things. Now you see inside of here there's a little stock thing. They're debating on telling Sid if they should say what just happened here, us killing this guy. And he's like, what's the point of talking about it now? We don't even know what's going on. And he's kind of true. Because who can you trust? Everyone seems to be like claiming to be pulling them in different directions. And I mean, now the headmaster's married to the sorceress. Do you want to like go running to him? But anyway, over here is where you get this somewhere. It's bio. But I believe this is glowing and being all crazy because that guy will eventually come back in some evolve. This is all speculation. I will say, however, okay, we have to go to the infirmary. I don't believe I've ever made it to the 4th CD. I'm not quite sure. But everything is still seeming familiar to me. I just don't remember what's going to happen next. Do you need to see the headmaster? I sure do. He's got some explaining to do. I'm done crying. Oh, poor Sid. See, but the infirmary lady called him there. Was it just to, like, have a checkup and he just burst into tears? Okay, well, we do need to make a report, but I heard she's your wife. One day, she began talking about building the garden and training Seed. It's an interesting thing to talk about. But I was very concerned with Seed's goal that one day Seed might fight her. When did that come into concern? She laughed and told me it would never happen. Seems like a bizarre thing to talk about. And then just shrug it off with laughter. So, what is this meaning then? Seed is seed. Well, okay, why would the sorceress create this group that's goal was to defeat her, and then you guys just are laughing about it like, well, one day it'll have to kill me, huh? Yeah, that's the point. The point of it was, apparently. Yeah, this guy is full of BS. All of his things are just running around. Okay, this is what I was saying. He's from the Shumi tribe, Black Sheep. He needed funds, they gave him funds or something. Yeah, he gave funds. He came up with this plan to dispatch the seeds around and start selling them off like mercenary peoples. It was a wonderful idea, he loved it. Yeah, he was probably the good guy in this situation. He seemed like financially responsible. I feel bad now. I just killed this poor guy. He was like the accountant and really good marketing person for our garden. And now we have this fool who's just lying about everything. Here's your report, sir. I killed him. I killed the NORG. What? No, it's not necessary. I can guess what must have happened. That's not how reporting works. This guy. We're out of here. Ma'am. What is it? No, you saw me walk in and ask... these people. I guess I'll just save it real quick. Well, I am just confused of... Oh, do I dare? I like the music in this Dolette pub. Would I ever put this up just to play the music? Maybe, I mean, I have before, but... We're now. Okay, we got a parking lot. Let's go. Oh, thank goodness. That's right, that's right. Sue. Go to the second floor deck and see for yourself there's a ship approaching. That's right. Oh my gosh, it's the Galbadian army. Get out of there! Do. Okay. Some fun outfits. No, he's not here. Oh, I guess he's still protecting him. He's up here! He's a douche! Come get him! Sorceress's seed, which I don't know how that works. If they're created to kill her, how does she have one of her own? But they come in peace. How nice of them, too. Now alone, it took me a minute to remember who this person was. She's the piano girl from the other dream with Laguna, Ward, and the Blades guy. And I do know where she is. Blank good knows. Now they say that you're able to start the card game once you've crashed. I have not been able to do it yet, so I don't know what they're talking about. But I'll show you a little bit what they're talking about. Whoa. This person has a CC group challenge yet. I'm happy I could just pick that guy out of the crowd. He will explain to you. Did I tell you about the CC group yet? No, you have not. There's a card club, the CC group. This group is a bunch of card lovers who look for people. I looked it up a little bit. I believe there's 4 people in maybe different areas. There's just 4 people in this area so far that they've told me about. I believe 2 twins that are around this area, possibly these 2 ladies. Another guy to the north. There's a guy in the fighting training area that randomly appears on the dock. You just have to go in and out of the screen to make him pop a... The other person was. But they're not available yet to me. I've looked for them. I eventually found the one on the dock, and I think I'm pretty far in level based on what I should be, at least in the game. And this guy was like, "You're not experienced enough, I don't want to play you." So I'm clearly not ready to be challenged by the CC group if I did find them, because he was the only one I found so far, and he's still not quite available yet. There's one more like cutscene or 2 where I figure out. Oh yeah, we are looking. She is in the library.